We have another missile incoming. You also have a big fat EMP that is potentially coming down, so I really don't want to buy techs this round. I bet he's going to target these. So let's relocate them. We can throw another 2 Vulcans down, and next round it's going to hopefully be an absolute massacre. This should be strong enough to defend anyway. The Typhoons aren't leveling a whole lot. But let's hit some extra damage here. Yeah, as I called it. And the big hammer is going to be the improved Phoenix card. Once we start having more Vulcan, or having enough Vulcan, which we should have right now, well, we should be able to just scorch them, potentially range them, and then go and hit the improved Phoenix button. And if Vulcans are as OP as I think of them, it should be an instant win, but we shall see if that is even true. Range on these tanks is very important, yeah, I agree. Oh, these tanks are not going to live for a long time, I think. This is honestly an easy prediction. Didn't hit a whole lot, even those fangs got redirected to other targets. Right, next round we should hopefully see a bunch of Vulcans leveling. Yeah, this one got a level. This guy is grilling 3 sledges at once, which is honestly just disgusting. Though it did stop here. Probably going to pay for that with his life. Quote unquote. What got our tower? Was it just the sledges punching through enough of that is honestly quite unfortunate. But I wager the Vulcan here can still grill a bunch of stuff. It's going to be hampered a lot though, yeah. Range was pretty bad for this. Not being outranged was pretty bad for the Vulcan. Did he go for any? I couldn't see. Anyhow, here's the next cash injection. What's he going to pick? Probably a sandworm, honestly. Makes the most sense to me. I think I'll just cash out on the Farseer. Alright, I think it's time to hit the range button here. We are getting levels naturally. Should we also hit Scorch? I think we even put a level on this Rhino to make sure that flank never does anything. Let's go into Scorching Fire. Honestly, I think I like to keep him here. We just buy additional Vulcan. I'm expecting some kind of air unit here, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, I think we'll just keep those storms here. I think they are doing a good enough job. Here's the range on the sledges, and he has those with triple level now. He went into a lot of wasps. Okay. Honestly, a brave pick, in case I pick like the Farseer or the Wraith. Let's see if the Scorch range Vulcans are doing their job. Alright, he sold out of that, so we can cash out on the Rhino next round. Scorch should hopefully be getting rid of basically everything. We are no longer getting outranged, and we are grilling those sledges so much more effectively. Does he have EMP on sledges? He does not. Okay, so they are basically without opposition here. We do have some fangs against all these wasps. Do we have any dangerous attacks? No anti-air. I think those are pretty dangerless. Danger-free? I don't know. Can we save that Vulcan? We cannot. But honestly, we are just right now dealing absurd amounts of damage to the opponent. I don't think he's gonna crack that Rhino before the fangs get him. And that is absurd amount of damage, like another round like that and he is gone. So many Vulcans leveling. We could get Assault Vulcan. The memer in me wants to. And the other person says, no, we're going to need a shield. We're going to need shields basically everywhere. So let's check. We kind of need them here. And that means this should be protecting a good amount. Then we throw down another shield here and here. We can level all of these. Which is honestly disgusting. Let's do it. And then so that our shields don't immediately get broken, we are going to be throwing down some of these fangs in the front. And that is going to protect us. A good deal, at least. I'm not scared of this. Oh yeah, right, we can cash out on the Rhino. In that case, let's also get range on the fangs. Upgrade the ones we can and upgrade this marksman. And I think those storms are still perfectly fine here. Is this symmetrical? This is 4 in the front. And 1 to the side. So this should be symmetry again. Yeah, and then I think we just roll with this. Here's the asset. He did buy EMP on storms. Okay, makes sense. I think that Vulcan's just gonna grill them instantly almost, so I don't think this move makes any real purpose. We do get some amount of acid down, but it's really a small patch of acid. And we have like a lot of backup Vulcans. Range on Fangs should be able to deal with the wasps. And this is kinda how I imagine the Vulcan games are going to go. Yeah, you can play your board. And if it doesn't absolutely rock against Vulcans, you are just dead. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I think in the last game, if I go Melta, I still have a chance, even. But I think I would probably have to do it in the round before. 2 or 3 Meltas and range is not gonna cut it in the final round. But hey. Yeah, so this is kind of how I imagine the Vulcan games to go. We have Marksmen, we have Vulcans. We didn't even need the improved Phoenixes, honestly. We didn't even need a lot of Marksmen, because he never built that much stuff that they are even needed for. Like, what do I need Marksmen in this board for? The sledges are getting grilled by these Vulcans. They are doing, so this guy does 100,000, this is 122, 123, 210,000, 177, and this guy absolutely sucked. Only dealt about 81,000 damage and change. Oof. Get that guy out of here. Didn't really do his job. Well, then again, he didn't, like, there were more sledges on this side than on this side. And he got shut off by the storm, so I guess it's fair. The marksman didn't do a whole lot. I guess this is just Vulcan dominance. Alright, that's it for this game. Let's hop into the next one.